nyantechwa. Maybe I'm discovered free Europe. I come busuya for Ghana no. Me use to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast. And sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye mapim. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app no. Ewa mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu busuya for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudo nani etena ka mu kwanten akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo owo so to mfa akosika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota lapa se kosin sawam. Camidoh is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anasa ade bia wo pebia. So ukoton kwa dia enye bebia wo se wutu wa eye Camidoh. You can locate Camidoh Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto or call us now on 0208-920-996. Camidoh Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
Midweek action right here on Sammy Flex TV, Showbiz Daily. The gentlemen are seated for us to do our business, and our business is to talk show business, and we are about to do it once again. Welcome, join us with your comment, and remember to share it to the world. Tell them that the only Ghanaian online discussion platform for show business is on Sammy Flex TV, Showbiz Daily. My name is Sammy Flex, and the team still the same. The guitar Rasta on camera, Richie Flex. He's the editor and director of the show. Emmanuel Foyula PG is the producer, and Gideon Neelam Tessin, he's our creative director. And the gentlemen are seated, and obviously we have to introduce a new voice, a new face on the platform. My immediate left is Roland Amate. He is a known voice and a known face on this platform, and he is a promoter. He is an event person. He's a talent manager, and right here he is also our panel member on this particular set. In the middle is latest voice, fresh guy. I'm sure you might have crossed him on this channel before. Yeah, he's not very fresh on the channel, but I think on this program he might come out as a fresh guy. His name is Eric Tosca. Tosca used to be some cigars on TV. That's not Tosca. Is it still the system?
No.
It's finished.
No more.
I say it's finished.
Oh my goodness. So Eric Tosca is also right here. And I know Eric Tosca has so much portfolio, but I'll find out from him which one is real. He's an event person. He's a publicist. He's a talent manager. And he's a promoter. At the moment, I know he's part of the 3 Music Network, kinda. Eric, so maybe you have to tell them which of the things I've mentioned is real.
I do all. Everything you mentioned, I do.
You do all.
I do everything.
And it's the Labadi Bolari. He's the only Labadi media guru. That's the Labadi Bolare for you. And Tosca, thanks for joining us. And of course, at the extreme end is Nana Reagan, Beef Nation president. And Nana man for some pepper than Bionti is young better than Mapibiamo.
Oh.
Yeah,
I've seen people. Now Camidoh issues a disclaimer.
What disclaimer?
I'm not part of Powder Nation.
Aha.
I'm not part. Just that.
But you, among the names that were mentioned, your name came first.
And I make us I was on Camidoh issue disclaimer Andra because I'm never part of powder nation.
If you do on chair in your own.
Dabi.
Tia pedo too.
Mungo president na
Yeah, but no so oh my God, no so too.
Mungo president.
No so put to any door.
Emre so tube container. Mungo hu no.
Na I just got that powder. What is powder niche? Because a guy says he needs it to then you please tell your boys I want the powder too.
But someone in Derek man.
I'll bet church up. Nipa no see open on info.
YouTube, he commented on YouTube.
Me who say comment.
I can't so on fan.
Oh, mention Derek again. No problem. Because me was round.
On fan number no number here mo binya.
Okay, no problem. Now that's okay. So yesterday I interviewed one fresh artist. His name is Kwesi Boto. Now Kwesi Boto had made a statement that I think it is worth discussing or worth talking about. So because we are men, we might have rolled with some up and coming artists who have some dedicated girlfriends that they are sorting out small. Some of them, they sort them out financially, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and everything. Now, according to Kwesi Boto, if you are an up and coming struggling artist, I've added struggling to it. So, up and coming struggling artist, and you were dating a lady, the lady was supporting you, going through hell, all because of you. Finally, if you blow and you break up with her, he says you will never get any hit song again. He says it is a curse. Well, I know my people, they have stories. They have met all these guys before. Let's watch exactly how he said it. Now, I'll come and ask my people that, can there be any truth in Kwesi Boto's statement? Watch it, I'll be back.
Can't say me.
Carry.
As I me say, me person de bia, baby I me jine bia me can. Can't me.
Carry.
As I me say, me person de bia, baby I me jine bia me can. So when your girlfriend, o underground time. That's a girlfriend in Jao. That's how they hate ya. Now we are artists. Now we jagge na. Yankopon ma un blow you. Yes.
Kabi. Let me listen to that again.
Yeah. So we are artists. Na say o underground. Na oba. Na say girl no. Eta wechi sa we njao.
Na sotu kakra.
Abonti
inside na.
Yes, we need be crowd so nchen kakra nkra ye ne obaye bia ma kakra nkra. Na nyame boa o. Na say wo hate. Na say we just again na. O first hit we nya wi forget it. Yankopon o ma hunya bi o. Baby say why? May I explain as
Why? Explain. I'm interested.
Music is made. Unye ska. Engineer beje. Uko radio station. Enya me pa beje okakra. Ubeto ntare for shows. Girl no beka so be ni tisika ni nyina san. Asa ono afose ye. Nti sesa girl na ntumi enjai o. Na so te won nchen. Na sa wo hate na wo just again na nyame bebisa wo. De bia me kan sa asem no. Because ye din. Se wunya girl o gina wo chi pa wo bibie mu. Wo de aso amaka artist obedu e bia bisa no. Say music ejuma na ni girlfriend no. Girls do send we jano betuma kasa be 6. Because enkoye. Because wunya ska na aso ko record studio. Girl so be anything. Obedidi. Na mama wo ho no fu ansay but sa anyama ni nyina wan ya mana na still ogina wo chipa na se again no odo
titi se sa coordinate Tracy
ona nka me baka no titi se sa coordinate Tracy onim the reason why ntia on to menja Tracy no because so ba no kra wo mu a asa wo hun se we wie
nti se o ye artist na se unya girl bi sa na ono ko underground stage ni mu na o break na o jane dia career no e pesa drop it
and there for sure on yankopon problem ma won hit bi
o ye den because me tie onyum ba ko bi asa o ye high life we just say o ye hip hop kakra asa. All right, so Kwesi Boto himself is an up and coming struggling artist as well, and he's speaking this language. I don't know what he has seen. Maybe flesh and blood did not reveal this to him. Maybe it was spiritual revelation, and now he is talking to us. Are we listening to him? Beef Nation president and be starting come away because on a same this year about than violence. I'm waiting a berries of. Nana because you told me you're funny serious and you're funny try.
Brasa, you're funny serious.
Sir.
You're funny serious.
And wait. What starts here funny serious, not only for underground musicians in Kwao.
Maybe I said,
because me are also a nay, obizu clock, a grand that you be hitting a tot or cast. We are saying, oh, because they say that me love was a currency code. We are
deciding to be the new to Mukwa. We are deciding to be the Libya. I mean, Matana can say, see how a mra o fefeno. So be cross son so more as any pan, you need to cherish the person.
That's true.
And you know, in your struggle times, it will be obey your papa bia or be say, hey be a baby or person who push it through, or no best support or be contribute to that way in general. You don't have to be ungrateful and also be show any Obama Sani Pananya or bitterness bia. And you know, a honor man and be a dream, but relationship there. Acquire your fast jai will be no. Nyama bibiri ebia na enyesen artist no anase underground how I nti ana wenya hate nti no ojai oba no it could be a lot of things but the be gina so potin say be ma no uni reason bia oni oba na tena bia matena say udi 10 years underground no we twane ni now uni reason bia so be jai no but the only reason you have is that see a baby and your page level don't who share a first now because mona mudin pay rain they say what she had for real yeah for real be keep be mount 2% see a fella so no na dabi sani pa no yes sir who show any sign of ungratitude that you be and say ungratefulness that you be a hunsun
so one hit makers ness I didn't even a year man. If with my Bobby Bree, one hit pen on your beam.
Yes. Mean to me, but I said to Mononia, it's not a girl on I think so. None of that's on the so my worries. Sorry, you can't one hit maker. But in this, Asemia, Quisi can do nice atom there or off crown. That's the point I'm making. And see, that's anything me and can emphatically say. Ebi omo munya one hit make sin as an at home. Obu on man the journey no. Oko studio or ban or call ban obetimi record. Obenya vibe be a record e nyum ba ko bi. Onya sa hit na to record another song and nyum na krabe pepe no crap en edin. Aha, best struggle into no. Obu ana enamu ana wa divert career no. Ne life career na ko be before. Na is a one hit song title na ba beda no so. No nche bia no ni oba bi wo ho na oba no ebia ojai oba no ntina what is oba no so kwa nyama bi eni suban bi you see relationship ni emu aware sem ne sa nyama no enye just obua obi keke ene e was a guarantee say nipa no automatic o so on ntana eye esu ni bind because life na mu mi no mu ba be kan bu ma ba believe no challenges ni suban no na ebe motivate you say obetena ho ana ho ntena ho yeah say suban no any challenges e wo montem no ana say nyame bi okoso wo montem no say enkoso yi a moye den a bibi a mo be a enyi but if you have that we no na say bibi a okay na say we wait me na okogina me ho no na make say me ne ya because ye won krofo ni bi won ma obu ojai the long time girlfriend be and I say give birth to me say oh page and only girl na ojai no so say the love don't change as when me say baby I made drew no and I then but me say girl na nye ne hwe and then say one hwe ya girl ko can be say ya e betimi di which one hit in the crap no once anka when you hit na wi
but according to question nya girl ni put the back on was it like naturally yes as nya girl ni put the back like come on nyankopon naturally
of course tell me because the brother will be your papa crap na we are ungrateful to the person who soon so e bia n2 cca and I say e bia nya wo na e be ba so direct bet one hwe na akwakọ won say sa nyama na e ba it can either come to you the person or cause a problem it can come to your children e betimi akọ ufie akọ like akwakọ say nyama aha me ka emre bi etwemu me ko boga na me ko share girl bi we a life experience until the more emotion more because yeah girl be na I say
Sadana
older
city na okoboga
I say yeah crash it on until commodity ma and or catch me say when you no person be da me hotel and I may say okay obeti me aba until you may not buy near reception I yedi ka bon come answer na be sorry say kwakola and oto anu wa oto ma ye oto anu ya na me say never I said one also be ba da ha until that's kasa
when you mention no
kasa and I say on a guy bi wo na guy na nye no bonida and na ono nim de openti o ka che me say opeso be da me wuto and na me so ma je pini no nim say e den a ko wa hwe ana gaji na gaji akwa kopi minti no say be ya me ko jano no nko fie because in their tradition no o say omo mu fie no say obi onyo obema social ono say a one be mate a bia ne ma nim be ma kro ne nam no
I say engage with
on cheda nyi ga say empana twen na but boy to say boy na ebua no o hwe no yesi ma no yesi o de na fa ha o de na yesi sa nipa no o so ye ne bone a onipa na mbo odi akra ofie breadwinner na o ho no kra obi
Wow.
especially if it comes through that channel say bia o wasa don wa koma be ma foforo o breadwinner wo mu fie no obewu complete o say ye omo fie ade a e wo mu fie nti no o person o ya ade no bet ade ne e boni hu like hunu na nti mi ko jana na onko fie na mi ko jana je ofa okada
No ko.
na okofi
na okodasa
na mi ko da sa nti de me pesa me de chene say ebesi kosi asem na o kan say ebia oni obi anante ebia wo be ma no kra wo ni bi anka ne papa mu anka o sanka wo be ma no kra po na otitu mo re mu de boa oba no but uni bi ni nam no ba ni wo ko no wo ba say de be ma ya santa che mo be ka say so obenya ga ni bi na e den point say wo be ma pa nka wo ni hwe anka oba betena ho na e den pa but so ba kunu ho me rap up so ba kunu ho na o ka say o bi e ko so abrabu mu bi amete asem na obetena so ba no so when nya any good reason bi na say nya say bibi pa na enko so ye ntimi mamum pemu nkomu mu ware a aka so ba na ke enjoy.
Thank you. Tosca, to as well, let me know your position on this.
Me side with Neokai no. But naturally it's na yasina ankasa koye. Say we are ungrateful. Emu be your papa now you're ungrateful like ko dachi bi asem. It be a NC right at that moment. But nyama bi etumi sisi no unti asem we was saying wake up we winning it easy.
But this is music. The guy is talking about music that you won't get hit again. So does it mean even if you write hard, you do all the best of promotion, you still not get hit?
I read there. Me dem make it depend. It depend nipa no. Obu o ha owo protection on echi dada. Owo protection as a maame mo ne e bom pae.
As in the artist.
As in the artist no. Maame no e bom pae ntia no na e keep ne call. And sana also support our account. But then because minimum artists be a many girls be start here along the line munya hits back no omuja girls but still omunya hits baby.
Oh na some does.
But were the girls pained?
Yes.
And also I don't know I saw cry over what US in chain. I saw cry with US in chain. But
then could be crying no.
Girl no.
That be boy.
Boy no.
Artist no nim the pa.
I saw cry you have to move on. I also move on now. Also level up now guy that you who that will shower no so
say
my boka pa but I don't know it to be artist no. Onya hit nipo no bo feature dada. Do na boy area superstar. Area superstar or the re gain the chi dada. Or the real gain the chi dada. In the time
but me your problem ni we watch no.
Dogmen. Me say make aba. In the time obenya hit no. Na we no edosu. Guess no do.
Pool no.
Pool no.
Yeah,
It's all options.
the pool is large.
Or check your body size in your money. And this is what can be a share and doing the end of it. Or something to say to me, Connie Pem, yeah, music awards lunch. Or Chen, you do it to me the dinner china.
Yes.
I can say,
I like this point.
Bloggers be chat, I can say, bloggers be drag as gay all the way. As soon as you say any guinea gay and hands, I level no back. Straight back on her. Me can't say, oh my, one or more fu, and I say, but more often, no, Basami, more often, no.
I say, me, I'll make you.
I'm more often, but most of times, no. Omono, say boy in the castle could be our uncle. Most often, some craft, some ladies, no, me are very supportive. Say musician, air co baby,
that's true.
Most often,
you want to have money lawyer friend.
Me one of them, but also quite no a bumper or chino or supporting. But on him say, I didn't get boy no con we trap picture, no quite, but then only two, but we trap picture. I don't quite it now.
Or because in the female fan. Or bad guy if you got to me fan.
Yes, it's and no mono, if you are subai, it will be so now for. Unya hit ni na unya hita was enough for necessary.
Yeah, no. We say level be because your circles of friends.
Yes, yeah. Unya hit na enough for necessary no. Send enough for wako tomu no. Me more enough for be more music group enough for be. Amu bonta paper it me call because me best me wako me tag and nanti one maybe
might be influenced,
yes, it's mean tank or I say you share or ha you busy I say mean tank or but you could program then I say for now and the medium be because the holiday and you'll be less.
Okay.
What I say, it's almost share musana, say bear man, say boy a musician. Time I draw on your buy no minim say they get no. Almost say someone can home because you see when your manager be aso ni mu manager no so ne now for never be now ya pay road manager for man afi e kwa no akoshia ga bi wa ha oko nipo ne ye na mi diem oko go show bi no guess ni na mi diem me shia o ni nyama di sa de ni bedidi ni trim na say girl na start say of jealous no catch no na so nya time ma lo nya obeka say me masa my shit
but who dey o kan pa
no chana bo no we try here na bo but hate ne there ungratefulness to the bia within obia waboa artists da artists no and
treating
right to me come on to make it no come on to make it now no matter what throw to me throw hits what to say you we party a hit to wa record wa bo radio promo na but still nipa kasa to the bia nipa te ho a oye obi bibi na okai no ye no cancer go to the bia nipa ne nyame na so nipa kasa to me have effects on you.
I see. So we should take it serious what he's saying. Thank you, Eric Tosca. Yes, roll.
Sammy. Kwesi boto.
Yeah, boto. We didn't need any there.
Kwesi boto.
Wakasa. Na the thing say matters of spirituality there. They be a say because enye something like factual kind of and anya dia obetimi aka say o yeah research we ni you know. Sometimes I want to be on that stance when you believe it is going to work for you
as you believe it.
Yes, as you believe it. You know, enye nyina na ya o ebia say only obi sha brabo ase na putu level bi na on any party ways na ebia it was on a wrong note na odiya what is going to have an effect on you. Probably the person that you are even dealing with doesn't even believe in whatever you are doing. So almost whether it is pain and causing a misfortune in the future or not, or not in fact because who say you him say probably the natural mistakes be all as a human being
and they're causing.
And in that it will be very difficult for you to prove. But I think say being ungrateful as a human being is something that he is trying to preach. whether or bar now then shall see and I say baby. I tell you that there are two things that reveals human beings our true character or nature, money and power. Give man these two things
and you see them.
And you see them who they really are. Yes. And you see sometimes we can blame the artist, say he's being ungrateful, without knowing what might have caused him to be ungrateful. I told you and when you see na when you ne and the cause of the problem, and I said because he be an circles assistant, he wants to ditch you. No. There are people like okay, ono na sharp say, and as you see, anyamia do na we be a the moment anyami be a you know how sometimes our industry is very funny. Somebody can just have some popular hit song. Why you famous? And no be who know how chamber for you know ning na free shows in kwa. Oh yes.
But friends,
yes.
Yeah.
You will be forced to make certain kind of appearances here. It will look as if say when you
it will look like success.
It will look like success. But it isn't success. Until no say nipa no shaba boase no say one te wase on that level before you realize no mouse certain kind of pressure be a wound to you. And at the end of the day you will be forced to ditch the person. And onipa san so what can say mo baby because of no and and all kind of story no back to a known advantage which will make you look ungrateful. And it is not only with art, it is not only in artist relationship, even in artist management it happens. We have so many test cases of people who have helped artists to a certain level because artists are ungrateful. So after going there,
just our title.
Yes,
and black with G because
I know, right?
And for you know, we say no, it would be free and ever. And you see, again, another example is sometimes the people that we normally struggle with, they be a me catch a month for say maybe when an artist comes close to me or yet is all kind up and coming struggling artist. Now who so or girl be a now be or banner. I always tell those people say and for we need to on success so. Because see, DJ Mensa is the personal DJ of Sarkodie. Maybe a Sarkodie will be you find DJ Mensa there. But when you take them apart, DJ Mensa is a huge brand.
Yeah. Now he has some shows he does at that the Muffin Peak Hotel.
Yes, or on your box or big hotels. And you see, DJ Mensa is a huge brand. And when you what your mobile boom, what your boom say, they match pepe. When you take them apart, no one can call their brother ungrateful. Even if Sarkodie ne oko UK kogo should know and friend Mensa. Mensa cannot say Sarkodie has been ungrateful. Why? Because he himself, aside rocking shoulders with Sarkodie,
he has positioned himself.
Yes, and also helped himself to grow. Obi wo hono mo no struggle na dwene say okay me boa mo ayeye na owia wa be boa me, forgetting say when money and power comes in, some anything in na nipa no ebe kai wo. So in order to save yourself even some of these pains, whenever you are with somebody, also try to improve, try to learn, have something for yourself, so that when you are growing, it will be a smooth growth. Na enkoye because unim say nyina ye wa say nipa baako enya ne ho a, we indirectly become a burden onto the person. Until let's take it say ebia when you 100 cedis, then we move from 20 to 50. At least we will be a burden no by ebeye bebre bia and obe say oh obi afa phone even boys here omo di artist ye chimpo during omo underground stage. They will say artist ni blow ye no forget it. Meanwhile, wow from who manager now we did during the struggling stages no, you didn't learn. Once you didn't upgrade into your no through no. But now he needs more experienced hands ohia obi asemi over level bi obetimi di no amache sa level na we duru no
Ntige no nko take
and they be o me ka so nko take ni bi but at least upgrade yourself what I say no you also should find
Tosca as be again on network they say ya kwa social girls are omoto pupu enti onye den
na make ka say nyama mienu sika any fame na wenya so if at the end of the day you are also well to do even if he leaves you there are so many people who can also appreciate you for who you are but it will not be to the extent so beka say ukoboni bia na ukokese. That's what I'm talking about because
so you think most of the girls say guys need break it through no blower. I hear girls no so omunye anything to catch
they
up.
They don't do anything. They just relax and try to
behave like what they were.
The fact say obi ompo beka just say I gave you sex when you were nobody. Unyo bia na ni okoba ni na see me so see how blow here there unfi me bio forgetting say that is probably just 5% or 2% of the whole situation. So sometimes we can blame them and any nyina na ye omo breaking up no eye nipa nya certain status or level into na all day channel. Let's sometimes find the true reason why some of these things are happening.
But the upgrade, no, I mean, one fan comes the upgrade.
Quick one,
the upgrade is okay, but yen cannot enter boys, especially team say. So obu onuma underground artist no, ope financial, ope obi currency kucha ni video man na currency kasa onfa 2,000 bro betu ya man. Sa girls ni bi on mo mutimi ye ejuma ekukuru 2,000 de mam oni bi o na sa se bi kra na wakoton
no ma miska go
to believe in what you are doing na oye nyama bi or sacrifice utimi say chale being with the girls who clearly or sacrificing nyama huge for your career so bam me kan che me say upgrade because who blow na unya opportunity other doors will open na unso sa doors na be
upgrade girl
wait me upgrade girl men ka so no men ka so no upgrade ni hunti
yeah but who do na o sa be ka bi na hunti is girl and entire she mu
enye no for upgrade no
so find the shop
yes
amu quote bi amu
yes
amu ka che member they say don't forget the P a money P that got wet for you when your pocket was dry.
Yes. No, that one there.
Don't forget the pussy that got wet for you when your pocket was dry. That's a serious quote, man. No, I'm not going to say. If you are no P, no, we are not. So P stands for pussy. Wow. So Kwesimoto's advice, I think I agree. Most of you have made some point, but Roland there now. Me who say me too much say me fan and so. No, but no, it's a solid point too.
Yeah.
Even in life, sometimes it's like that.
Yeah.
And but the word you say what you mean. Also so soon dey ni chase aduma.
Yes sir. But what say we know nipa
relationship straight. Enye aduma ne sa.
Obu okapo otumi nipa no wo. Boy no ni girl ntumi wo. Na still la mini baku bi one again I will be 3.
Oh.
One again I will be 3 but no the I say o ma girl no say me bobo kra na I am number 1. But girl so nobody will feel okay say you have to go and sleep outside and come back home sir.
Yeah.
No one will feel okay with that. But on so be say person what say say kra
you are my last stop.
Who say me artist casino on the mebo on the rough met me abun. Who say me for I have to force him to marry the baby mama because at some point the way another guy struggle with so be kwa record do studio obefe obedidi the feel prepaid. Eh Charlie one girl pest me sorry back promo men na mo hu ni na na mo because what ukita camera you know mo betini makakotena fa pub bi akwakoji omani omu ya no mo kofi but this girl when this girl came into your life he is making sure so you have a home okoba obenye aduane edi wa ni na afa efunu wa wo baako second wa so nsa wo nko ye no wade no
You know, force
me force in the sound of it's on now with 3. Ah, me get it. Yeah, I'm
Solid. So, Kwesi Boto's advice well taken, and I wish every up and coming artist would watch this segment, learn from it, and also be sure. So, often say, "Oh, taster, my taste nimra will hear me." No, let your taste come in your dry land.
And then you feel it.
And try new top one like I say now my taste. Come on now taste way. And that was the quote. When your pocket was dry.
Don't forget the P.
Don't forget that pussy that was wet for you. Now let's move on to London, Charterhouse, Ghana kind of discussion. Be. I remember vividly that when Dennis, as in the CEO of Aquaba UK, who happens to be the organizer of Ghana Party in the Park UK, was called upon to present the new artist of the year in Vodafone Ghana Music Awards VGMA. He said it. In fact, boy. Whilst he was about presenting the award, he said that whoever comes out as the winner of this particular category will be flying to London to play in Ghana Party in the Park. And we were all aware that it was clear because he is the organizer. So if the organizer says we are going, who do we doubt? Fortunately, when he mentioned the names, it was Black Sherif who won. And we knew, like almost everybody knew. We didn't need any prophecy to tell us that Black Sherif was going to win in the new artist of the year category. Lo and behold, Ghana Party in the Park happens just last Saturday. Fortunately, unfortunately, once again, whether coincidental or accidental or whatever, Black Sherif was in London too. But we did not see him on it. In fact, when even the list came out, I think we even mentioned that, but the list is out and Black Sherif is not on. What really happened? Now, my question I want to ask is that, who should we hold accountable for this? Whose responsibility was to make sure Black Sherif performs on that stage as was announced? Because more or less, it is a breach of the social contract the organizers built with us, the patrons. It is social contract. Let me make it clear. It's a breach of social contract because I come to your show, you tell me that when this guy wins, this is what we are going to do. And nothing happens. What does it mean? So I'm asking that, who do we hold accountable? Now, please, I'll put on the Hits FM caption they put on their Instagram handle. Let me read something. Hits FM posted this and it reads, according to an anonymous source, someone close to Aquaba UK, the group proposed an amount. The group proposed, as in the group referring to Black Sherif group, the group proposed an amount of 10,000 pounds. That is around 97,786 cedis as Black Sherif performance fee for the Ghana Party in the Park event. However, Black Coast team was demanding 50,000 Ghana cedis. That is 50,000 pounds, which is equivalent to 489,387. And this is a statement made by Sammy this morning on Daybreak Hits. And I want to ask my people once again, who should we hold accountable? Eric Tosca has been doing events more. So let me start this with him. Eric, who should we hold accountable in this scenario? Organizers and Ghana Party in the Park. I'm sure they signed. It was a memorandum, MOU. Oh, whoever wins this category, the person is automatically going to play. But he said automatically going to play at the Ghana Party in the Park. See you, come and do the presentation. Say it. Now, Black Sherif did not play it. Who do we hold accountable? Aquaba UK or Charterhouse? Or maybe the artist? It's a big one, I know.
It's a big one.
And I know you have insight.
It's a big one, but this one I will side with the artist.
You side with the artist?
I will side with the artist.
How?
Yeah, siding with the artist. This is why. Sometimes, when bookings ninyamaba, artists to be just show like a show to say Afro Nation, which is in December. Omo book artists that.
That's why here.
Omo book artists that which we are in July. It's like 6 months. Omo book that. Sometimes omo book is no way before. Into everyone say what I be declare say me winning new artist of the year. I have to perform your show. And I be a sad day now so no. What another show? You're my GOB Sikao. And yes, I did any poor.
Okay.
Around that time.
No, wait. I want that to be very real
On this issue.
on this particular issue. So we know on that day, Black Chef did not play any show.
Yeah, he didn't play any show.
And he was in London.
Yes, but
So because it is this, we shouldn't make scenarios. Let's face it.
Yes, he was in London.
Yeah.
But he didn't take him there. And you're not in a call. And then when you reach out to him, say, okay, you've won the new artist, you have to be on my show. Paying 10,000. I said, no, I don't take 10,000. I take 50,000. There should be a negotiation, and I'm coming to me reaching on an agreement. Anchor, fine. But so when to my meeting there, and there, maybe me just say, me ba say Lappy, o producer frame and come catch your producer say, o person me ba show so 100 cedis, lawyer fair, and we lawyer fair, way different. Now Lappy soon to me ma, send them a car. But then we contract is between Shatta House
and
Akwabaiko and audience. Artists no, ya fa contract no e with you. Artists ya fa contract with you. Me kwa go submit no, me kwa go submission for nominations no, and I'm nominating no. Ya ntro mu say me we are me free kianike. I must perform in the show by force.
No, but he mentioned it before you came to pick your trophy.
You mentioned it before giving it to me, but when I was submitting for the nomination, I can't change for some voting man.
It wasn't part of the
It wasn't part. You told me to submit my songs.
Another clause.
It wasn't part. Me when I saw that you know, it was days before when I was I know this I went by. When I saw it, it was obvious that Black Sherif would win. I catch him was a Black women's perform. Black women's perform.
So it was deliberate. Is that what you want to say?
Yes, I saw it. It was deliberate. As in say, Dennis knew say Black would win. Dennis knew say Black would win, and then he knew say Black is like new king, new kid on the block.
Yeah.
Ubia pene. Okay, so when I found Faha, now me friend Yano. The co director, the best shoot me to Ebiana maintenance here. But some of the Faha, okay, industry. If you only, you me a friend saying, there is some, you are them, yeah. Ferry beat, you know. A business will be an send of a bonny card. Yeah. Only no ferry beat, you know. A be fast or not, or be boamami. But a cobasa no say honestly want the fixed amount 10k. This mean G 10k. And they say and they want to me seem to mean G 10k. You see why and by force semico. And I call UK so a day before he was on
Benna Boys
album listening.
Yeah.
You didn't take him there. And he didn't post. He said no need less so. Until from start no it was clear say he's not performing. One promoter, I don't know, and to say, "Yen you have been Shatta Wale there, and no promoting no." So in the Omo you know, when him say, "Chairman are posting, chairman beba," but we want posting. Including so my Oko UK, one cancel Oko UK, one announce it Oko UK. It was later. Yeah, so it was. We say, main count from the artist side, it was very obvious, silent. On this main count. Organizers also know silent. On one count, statements on that was about Shatta Wale in Wipe. Kofi Kinata. They didn't talk about Black. Into me that I'll blame the organizers and we next time say almost person we are they have to make it and say be as a price package, you know. So that's a correct and that's a we and so what do seek back. Who means any panel? To swear meeting in the way.
Oh, but me, I still want to believe that when Dennis said whoever will win the new artist of the year will perform at Ghana Party in the park, they knew they would process their person. That one day, we shouldn't speak like Dennis was expecting that the person will fly there. No.
Yes, they
knew they were going to process the person.
Yes, they will
take him to London. And it won't be like quarter, just go and perform and come. Yes. Obviously, they'll give some honorarium.
Yes. I understand that one. But
yes,
this is the condition in Pua. Blacko didn't fly alone. No. He didn't fly. He flew with our 4 members of his crew. This is the condition. A whole champion crap, no, flying with other crew members in Puno. If you should, in some way, this show, no, the whole champion Wale with flying with crew members in some way by say on to me in flight in Puno. So I think say and also account, and also to account because Blacko when he went to the UK or Korea or Korea, but he flew with our 3
of his people. Madonna them.
Madonna.
Wow. Aubrey. Okay. The Empire Boy.
Yes. Wow. Intino. Intino sha. Say.
So you think that if the Aquaba UK guys had done it, maybe they wouldn't have added.
Yes, because last year I saw when Amrado Mokon, there were no team members.
Yeah.
It was only the artists and the one who was managing all of them was DJ Mensah.
Yeah.
So who you see last year, if you're an artist and you saw what happened last year, you won't get closer. And especially when your team wants to be part. Your team because Blacko as an artist, no, they don't leave him alone. Blacko is never left alone. He's never left alone, even with one person. Never. He's never left alone.
So you want to blame the organizer, the 2 organizers,
yes.
Shatta House and Aquaba UK.
Yes.
Thank you, Eric Tosca, for this insight. Now, I want to ask Roland that because you're also into event, moving forward, should there be like some document that if you're in that category, you should even sign before we mention who will win?
That's what I mean.
So that it binds you from scratch that what you did here. Can who say Ghana party in the park no? Why a radio? Onye radio over the ball.
That's what I mean. I think this is an error. There is an error from Shatta House and Aquaba UK. And Black Sherif and his team also took advantage of it. There's an error from them because, and like you said, usually, anka omoye mandatory, anka we wouldn't have but because
okay, so let me do this. Roland is sure going to tackle this because he is also an event person and he understands the nuances of events. But we are saying this is an agreement reached by 2 event organizers, Shatta House and Aquaba UK. And before whoever was going to win was mentioned, they said it, they declared that this category, if you win, you should know that automatically you are going to play at Ghana Party in the park. So why did they not bind Blacko from day one? Like bind him that, bro, 16 July, that was the day of the show. 16 July, because we have told our audience that you are going to do this, you have nowhere to go than to play it. Were they supposed to have done that? And that is what I meant by next time, people should even sign before we mention it.
That's I mean, if they sign, then obviously, when are they going to sign? Is it on the day of event or
no? We now use the artists.
Yes,
they submit, you know.
Yes, that's what
we're going to submit.
Yes,
we are not going to use
that will be the only way out. And I can say because now this has become a precedent sort of, it is going to be a little difficult moving forward. That means there are people who probably are going to win the new artist of the year simply not because probably they earned the highest voting in the category or they were supposedly better than the people they were in the same category with, but because they have agreed to go and perform.
How?
Because see, assuming Black Sherif says that okay, like it was obvious Black Sherif was going to win the new artist of the year, but then because probably he has a booking like, let's say, Afro Nation. And we know sometimes how Afro Nation, even their clauses work. There are some months or stages that you can't climb prior to their show.
No, they have this, they call it radius clause. Within that area, you won't perform.
You won't perform. So let's say an artist probably who would be hot in that year under review, like Blacko, and has certain kind of contracts like that with a different entity, and you want to bind the person with the fact that when he wins Artist of the Year, on to me performing
new artist
Artist of the Year, on to me performing. Any artist that probably yenim so we be anka we anka artist award we anka Eric Nebefa, but because probably we are sign deal be a clause no air binding from performing on Party in the Park air painting. That means we have to skip him and give it to Regan, because Regan I already say Obinia or no the date sack the calendar so sad date ni free obetimi akobo. So in other sense indirectly CC way no. That is how it is going to be. Me, I don't think say they should make it mandatory. They should just leave it like that. If the artist into moving forward, no more
they should leave it like that. How?
They fanship like they should just
category for no
that is whoever is available. Say open now. That means if the person that wins isn't available, like this one, then it will be up to the organizers, that is Charterhouse and the organizers Aquaba UK, to decide who they want to take next. Probably it could be the person that came runner-up in that category. No more fun and it will save us this whole fracas. What I say, because the reason I make us a Black Sherif took advantage of their error is that this is a clear miscommunication. They left it open without any plan B. They were only dealing on plan A. Say, oh, plan A near ball. So what if the person, due to natural causes like sickness is never available? In Tinkabeka say, still you over dragging up a stage on Kobana. No. And the guy also took advantage of that loophole. No? Say yes, and you know them McCoy, because if indeed, yes, we know say organizers Aquaba UK would have processed him and probably his team and taking him there so on Kobo show. But here lies the case. How visa acquisition it is being done probably months before your friends say months now you show in the crampo. And the guy has been around. What was the communication from the from Charterhouse and Aquaba? This I want to treat them as one. Charterhouse and Aquaba UK and Team Black Sherif. What was the kind of communication that went on with them? Because Senka, if this wasn't a communication error, and Komube who said Black Sherif to Kwaya for UK at this time, and if Black Sherif to Kwaya for UK at this time, anything as a promoter or as an event organizer, unim say me the Black Sherif Kobo show Cape Coast. Black Sherif so catch me say a week to me show no also go Cape Coast. Now the smartest thing for me to do is to either propose to fund that trip so that I can get him. For him not to come and tell me, say, I am going to make extra demands. You get the whole scenario. Side loophole no na Black Sherif Mafam. So now, for you can only fault them, say, Ebia, omo taking advantage of that error now. Omo who organizers nemobo. That is the only fault about it. And no company and come because there was a miscommunication between the organizers and team, no. And since or demand they went there by themselves, were doing everything on their own until they maybe call UK. But you did not tell me when you were going to take me, who you are going to take me with. And you never probably gave me any provision on that. What am I news you until you found me there and you want me to honor your invitation?
But what you're saying might not be the real thing.
Exactly.
Before they did all
before
these
you
things.
traveled.
And if there was a miscommunication, or probably if the organizers also were on the know, say Black Sherif, before they announced even the artist on Bill Cran, still agree. Then why should you release a press statement with only Shatta Wale and Kofi Kenata and not Black Sherif? Meanwhile, even before the announcement of this year's edition of Ghana Party in the Park,
we knew
Black Sherif was the first artist to be announced. Intino blame Black Sherif sana and because this is an error from Charterhouse and Aquaba UK.
Okay. Regan, close this chapter for me.
Okay, Brassam, let me supply this information. I think say Robert Clark said on radio that they had a plan B. And the plan B is that Sanka Blacko ain't me uncle. And combination nipa bia oba next close to winning the award no. And kono and come process no ahwe na ko be na kwakobo. But the unfortunate thing they say, I think say Omo realized they said Blacko was not going to avail himself to perform no. Late. And now for them to process, get visa for the second option, and now plan B, no, it was too close. And no money me but still, no, in this particular case.
But why did they wait till it became too close?
And I may blame me on me. I will blame Shatta House.
Shatta House?
Yes.
Wow.
First of all, I think that the agreement they even had with Aquaba UK was not that committed agreement enough, like, and said that BBM binding agreement no.
My chipping small, but me I see it says Sanka way sa agreement when can come out on some category no, and then one find.
I'm to take it
I think say binding enough, because the reason I'm saying that is that as a terms and conditions there were no enough assurance to Aquaba UK. Because some committee member Aquaba UK enough assurance to say because of our terms and conditions, artists no be winning it day. Yeah, the never. For Aquaba UK's CEO to announce say well be winning, we are automatic performing at a party in the park, it can also mean that who win here, we will have a business deal with you. It doesn't necessarily mean say any offer because you have won that category. What it means is that okay, you call a boardroom now you share artist this year be billion for winner. Automatically you are part. Ukrapo they are selected that the archive say e be a be frel. Na you know busa wo ahen na obeje only crowdfunding saying na beba. Sa negotiations so. That is why you can't blame Black Sherif. Because metimi aka say me say be a Black Sherif guy was not in the known of package, you know, until that night maybe I be announcing and now see you in the call can say who win automatically be performing as we need to Black there, you cannot blame him. The whole issue has got to do with Shatta House in Komodi, a course between Omo and Aquaba UK. Omo Mbwa Aquaba UK. I say Omo ni Omo di in common and Aquaba UK for agree to the deal. So okay, we will avail our platform into Nipani into that's a partnership sort of thing. And he said mobile fly Nipanaba because when Robert was speaking on radio, he made it look like as a Shatta House for a best fan day, even win and a crapo and then I come.
Oh, okay.
I'm going performing. It is a Nipana and qua or mobile funding Nipa for fro. Now come the Nako. And in that case, no, Oma Mbwa Aquaba UK because Aquaba UK will just agree to the then so oh, thinking that Shatta House for any the Omujina Sunti Omokase. Omon penny to such a deal and then the person should come to fly to UK and come and perform. Because before Shatta House will come out and say, oh, present your platform for us and say, we will be winning this category, you know. Yeah, no, of course, our partnership, but we are collaborating with you now. Depending on this benefit from you. And then we also do this. The person would want to believe that Shatta House as a brand are in over 25 years, you know. While checkers, while yes, our terms and conditions to give you that assurance, say, only in your do now, automatically it will happen.
Yeah, sure. Say bet me about say UK crowd Black Coco UK no crowd. Aquaba for bet me adwin say
Shatta House for unti na waba. Enti omo no ma mboa Aquaba UK. That is why me person me push blame me baby so ama Aquaba UK because their ma communication in banet sa ahotoso na omo they believe they have in the head, they trust they have in Shatta House to think so definitely Shatta House will make that move and then let the thing happen. It will be as a honor, some negligence, kakra, but relax, kakra. I just want to apportion most of the blame to Shatta House. First of all, I think they're going forward. They need to make, in fact, artists are nominated in that category and understand the terms and conditions that comes with it. And they should understand that you're binding. Roland, they'll say, I don't want us to make it open.
It should be binding.
Yes, it should be binding to right from there now. File for nomination now, person and what they assess who we near.
I know one yeah.
Package come yes, a agreement. We have a contract to it. And to open yes categories in the doors. Open file for other yes. And no terms
you are not comfortable with the terms and
conditions. Just file for different ones. There are terms and conditions with them. Me sure say can say a car na by this a car number. I just can black on now social media.
Good point.
Say na Chatter House for say omo you union me my car na car name buy and omo ya from us and then them because it is you going to perform and then take 10,000 pounds. And then 50. Also pay 50. Nti no the on be who did it. That's on the way. So me a hono no baby I ha make a cry another way I me work a cry. Eya sa agenda ne Dayosun say we want to the artist should collaborate with the event promoters so that omo betimi omo strength no be kese a omo betimi aye bibi wo abrochire they will get that motivation to know so okay Charlie let me fly Ghanaian artists in and go and do this thing with them so when obi ansisi obi mo obi infele to say as a o dwen wo pe ho on dwen me ho because for Blacko to also go and mention 50,000 pounds at that time means that it is my interest only. But we will come back and come and talk about how can we collaborate and make the industry beneficial to everybody. How can all of us survive? But in this case, who say you pay it amount 50,000 now event promoter and whether the event will be successful, whether bet me holding on to the events and the crap iron every year crap and that is a problem. If you have that mindset and as a mentality, a problem because if those promoters are not there, you might equally not get shows to play. Enti some ensanament songs are jari mechina misumi jari wechi. So saying na you better find your feet on the ground and then know so okay yes, you see there will be an is for muntini here nantia. You better be create to brika. But uko gen unkwa ho. Now ko wo fele say me cry for him to even mention 50,000 pounds crap. Equal to Shatta Wale. You are not serious. Some of our artists, my kind of platform is that will 50,000.
Okay.
Some of our artists, especially the up and coming artists, how to ratings. My custom rates are a problem with brass. A can't be now. Say or start say ABR or Concon a year. Event promoters no be and person be feel because I almost so many happen. Who are at December make a choice and make go Kumasi. Because who event promoter bia or so no person or putti as a can Kumerica boys in a Ediomobo concert. The kind of monies they were mentioning to him. I was just such a small event promoter no say no no so you need to say wa. Who person mbubu na pre. Now nkwa wa then what surviving no china bi no why never organize this event na mo ababo. Mo so na kromo ayeti artists not individual artists crap kakre bi I just say wa better than established artists and I say no obenya one concert in a year. Mo ni event plans bia bia camp obia ni bi. Obeye big no we ni I was also wakoye a rapaholic bako. Way back. Rega in so to back. Life in concert bako. Okay, yeah, na ke nim sanka mo plan it mo mutimi bom shows in any event promoters some man nyom nyama yi na mo be ignore mo cry na de nyam asema. Okay, beka say okay then we are moving forward. But mo ni bi. You can't do the events. People are there to also invest in the events area no. Jari mechina me njari wechi bi so de o dwen nkwa ukro. Yes brasa me yeni na ye bebre wo. Because an commodity we are yedi. Me say besa babema artists will start complaining say and ebi na ma a lot their beka say Ghana artists no say obesi so money na akwakobo show no. Obeboka. Obebo 50,000 on drain logistics next anyama na 3 days. Every day bia utu an work an anyama on drain wo.
Plus the best.
Enti sa nipa na do ba na wan say nya crowd papa bia. Wo wan ba 50,000 pounds no ko.
Yeah, shows a black woman crowd.
I'm just me can in general. Ayana, o man crowd.
In fact, one
me sure na abrofone nurse black one abrofone pray
I'm not blaming Blacko in this particular case. But what I'm saying is say yen share side so say how can we make the events promoters, how can we make them breathe like almost some best surviving in what they are doing. Equally with the artists. Say the bear or being quiet. A bare personal interest, but you need na ya bebre.
All right, thank you. Now, okay, 1 minute.
Going forward, also, no, I think say what they should do is say, be package now. What's the now? We category be now World Bank sponsor.
Yeah. Music for development.
Yeah. So the submit to him say, OG schedule.
Music for development.
Yes. Into we no, manage open. Say, Ojia, we near the amount 10K pounds. Which is 10K pounds.
As part of the money, no. 10,000 pounds. So as part of the money, you perform on Aquaba, you perform on Aquaba. That's all.
And then again, no, nipa na go new artists, no. Our money 10K, no. Oko UK na, I was a package, you know, so and yes, Okonya stage, you know, super that be. Promotion, man, exactly. Per capital extra, man. Funding in our system, nani pani who say you are not because more of you know the artists from the artist side, no, people say you are taking advantage of me.
But I'm sure.
Now, say last year,
if Blacko won BBC,
he will get. He will get.
Yes, he will get.
Then he has the plot for those things.
And I make us say, "Udi tuma, udi to say a Blacko." No, because just say, my empire will get it for me. But then Fatum.
Make the
yes, money lucrative. Yeah. He too good to refuse.
Okay.
Now make
I get it. Well, guys, thank you so much, and I'm sure this is one of the learning processes that, as an industry, we have to go through. And I'm happy that I've gotten the people who really understand this process for us to learn. And we are still learning. We are really still learning. In recent times, we have seen some of our top arts, especially the reigning artists, those who are really doing well. We've seen them going through some reality show auditions, and I'm asking myself that if we have seen Camidoh, who is one of the hottest at the moment, gone through a reality show audition. We've seen Lasmid gone through a reality show audition, and again we've seen Blacko as well gone through a reality show audition, and they are part of the hottest at the moment. What does it mean? Does it mean the reality shows we have in Ghana, they are really shaping our stars, and that we should start paying attention to them? Because I know now so many people might not book a platform like Mentor like that. I know now so many people might not book, and I'm saying this with some caution, might not book like MTN Hitmaker, Vodafone Icons rather now is dead. And you can put in your. But looking at the trend, the boys who are reigning now, they all went through it. Kwame Eugene, Kiddy, thanks for even for the adult, Mr. Drew and all those people. Should we start paying attention to our reality shows in Ghana? Let me show you why I'm asking this. Watch this when I come back. The conversation continues.
Mesa washa matede kantata flow no masafu to me ye kantanka mesta tema chiche kamfanta na ya rapper na botra ya mama wa kamfa mo pocho gangster I'm a rapper no me ye mo ho ba kampa rap or ye foreman ka me kitabi ya ho body asumbo fatawa ni wi ya wodadi rap school was saka wa bra beji beef ma wo say monche wo gidi ebo wintama na ayekela biya bono bodamfu biya wo pila Tumpo kekede washinika science nigga pisanide wentunisa and they say
clarity of your lyrics on point straight to boot camp.
Someone like you that like you come and carry your bag.
Camidoh's MTN Hitmaker audition.
Got a special feeling for you. You all I dream about. Every second I be making vows. I choose you over £1,000,000. Everything I need is in you.
Yeah, true. Come tomorrow, 11 o'clock.
Tomorrow, 11 o'clock.
Black Sherif's MTN Hitmaker audition.
Jim Crow, give me
five.
Your confidence matches your talent.
Come on. Yes, you're here to win it. All the best. You did great.
Oh my, so Black Sherif will say, since man start, man no dip. I'm sure that's what he was talking about. Since man start, man no dip. Well, so now we're going to start this conversation. Should we pay attention to our reality shows? Because it is obvious they have shaped the boys. Nana?
That's
Yanimre, na yemfasi kabi corporate people, industry. Obia making sure say you see a reality show you announce ya. Ye na ye boa me na ye kesia me ahwe di papa.
Yes. I will agree to it. But say yes, set agenda this and that. You might need reality shows na. We will unearth more talent. Cry be gidi baby a person you do no. A bit me aboa me you do on a month. I think say we cannot downplay the contributions these reality show platforms have done to our creative arts. I think some of we hot we can mention a whole lot of artists. See one pom money na up to me platform. So in fact, me and crap me artists na say the films all call mentor.
Sir,
on a back and a commenter. And I
and then
audition.
Ghana music I was seeking. And I have no some man judgment. So, like, it is really doing well. I say for some time now. As I be or I say we are not really paying attention to it. But organizers also count. At some point, and I think they were not doing things right, especially with ultimate winners. One say the package and the promises and the fulfillment of the promises, and the be motivating even sponsors, because so one fulfill the promises and now there are controversies around the thing. Now, about the cancer, I say, we need to be a beef or the sponsors don't really feel motivated. Like, I'm not comfortable with those controversies. And for them to even associate themselves with the platforms, and you know, Sanya man over here, so you can say the River South Africa, Yanfananko, you say, Bemo, Deben, one, Yanfamano, a debate 5 years, Obi, we need then, a Cosia mentor 7 up to now. The package in my big pamba. I was soon say or the other makeup artist. And so no winning. I'm a winning mentor 7. Well, and see, I think say a honomono organizers no almost so mine because more money na more massa motivation, but that is where the industry people, the media, everybody will find reasons to. Okay, time and not be stars of the future. Yeah. When we were all seeing the genuineness and the realities of it. Make up a time and the first and I just said then you back me sure say because stars of the future. Yeah. I got call Chevy Pest. We were about the story.
Yeah. Yeah.
They were not even paying for it. And they are because before we about on Sunday but we were doing those. It is because some motivation be say no, Charlie, the people are doing something good. So let's also join hands and then help and make it big. But see, you know, because of some Kasane and the winnie and no crap, Obeshe Mokrapa, I met him like a summer bomb. I don't know say if they were winners of their various editions. Lasmid winning. Lasmid winning. Black Unsu, Black
Wanko final winning.
Wanko final.
Wow.
So Camidoh sometimes you know, so when you say oh my you movie doing audition time in the class, some of them come up to like become
Fameye koi but
wow and obey Fameye. So sometimes the foul play in the whole thing, the politics in the whole thing, let's minimize it. The politics in the
louder,
like platform no MTN hit maker go na and the obia wonu ni interest be a hand in the favorite be, so they will be playing certain cars or chinebino. Yes, maybe you think that we don't know or we didn't see what your politics games were, but ma I don't know interest a woman about appetite said so yenya I don't know say any na ebe ka say ni be kon say we all want to agree today na yema sanya man esonte we didn't say any pay yentimi yin fi okra e benya nipa ba ko bia they want to push in their favorites, they want to do this, but yem put it up structures it will guide it that to the extent say in fact we judge the crapper your interest cannot come at play during the program. That is the only time amount for big bet your man for reasons and I say when they start assuming a person we mo we are shut down or far in or one you film sound comedian start to pay automatically mentor the mentor entimi nyasa ho ne bi ma asem ya make some comedian e kwa bando we mo shut down mo di we ni na ne ma we and I say I know say competition with the obenya sound comedian e bi ha too obvious. They play the game and make it look like ube huna nipa na obe winning na judge bit or team win so na managing.
But it happens after that. And yet so it is
and what the point I'm making is that see sometimes right from audition judge no him say acquire interest. Me my whole the entire nature be do it. They know me I've been part of dance
even if you look at what we just watched. Kewa was there.
Yes, he was clapping, flap, 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 flap.
Oh, okay.
Richie was there. What I say? Me name say wo say Ubi and said the last reality show final I make call. I think say no say MC and Hitmaker. There was one rapper be, no the charger.
Charger. No, Lasmid. Lasmid charger.
Oh no, I'm very charger.
Lasmid.
And I'm not surprised. It's highly spiritual.
I'm
not going
Charger.
Last one.
The way everybody was
I don't know come before charger. I call him.
People never say anything. Ankasa the brand name.
Charger.
It's street name.
Because that night, me catch you be one of the industry guys said, boy, on fat charger no cry and dress. Everybody will be influenced and start dressing like that. Because obi all them will be a kita charger. Because charger is coming on stage. So what the point I'm saying is that yeah show your interest no. Say judge na eba be the all ban. Yes. Because I think that Grammy is doing this thing perfectly. If the moment the be any linkage anyway be our only obi hu na you don't even qualify to even be an academy member na say bibi. Enti yanhwe sad because they are the final say omu contributions na be bo ama ye hu win na sa nyamanyama nti no. There shouldn't be that association. And me I'm telling you say some of them enye so omu try ma omu win it say the talks aka no. Eno ye time na dey wa so wa fa process no ma wi omu groom wa na sa nyama no. But some of them omu hu for the second one during auditions, who talent me grooming or obey big only. So Richie knows. Richie himself, boy, we all share a crowd we are see or back crap. He can do something. Okay. So they should check those things. After us say be agree saying and I am fire holding touch and I say and I am one of the rest are solid and they 100%. We all have to get that spirit and do that.
Okay. Tosca, to us now person input be.
The thing is, I don't have data or this one to back what I'm saying, but then I feel like
science and data.
I feel like 80% of Omomoba audition, almost like 80% because one way and the other, and some of the artists underground fund they meet producers now. Judges no omina producers. Into one way and the other, they meet them. Maybe our compatriot producer and I'm managing and son or about audition. 80% they don't know them. 80%. But then as events in the corner, when we say guy need good and a natural thing. Obia on the favorites as the thing is good. But then also biasness name there. It's okay. And yes, the pana ben you have a bad day, not because of penny pana same meeting. No, what voting the pani in, send the pani instead. No. Also no there. And then it will check it from Kaki cover that phone icons. Kaki we are la mon. Omo beye after show no be omo jine mu no. After show no omunya nkrofo so mu ze Kaki nya JMG eso ni mu. Current crop we kidi mu ne Kwame and highly spiritual signing. Highly spiritual signing
Mr. Drew.
Signing Mr. Kel songs so we knew.
Yeah.
Signing Kel songs Mr. Drew creamy na aka last 4. Last 5 na we call 4 no any in the film. And still our fan signing. But to say no competition no they have a package where after you win you go on a mentorship with some of the judges now. You go on a mentorship with under them. You go a package price no. You be contact any bulldog. Package price no. So if they are giving you 100,000 CDs or 100,000 CDs, be 50,000 no. You go under 1 year contract with a record label. No produce you. Now or the higher promo because you jawa you waste the money.
Exactly.
You don't know how to use the money. You jawa you waste the money. So omo ba na ebiabeka because omo ba pay bumonzo we judges na throughout we know because since almost started NHR record label no. 2 stages na they pick their favorite. Oh boy we me huna me to manage it because who show be now we say wait to manage it. Who nim so be to manage no. Who nim say wait to any hit
style no nim.
Who nim say now be exactly. So ojuye na say bia nipa nka bo anka top 4 no one. Top 4 mostly na top 4 no na. Omo sa package no affected. Ti say obi say cream a one cut off 4 no mpo no. Kiwa fan na cream when ya hit mpo asing Kemaga. Kemaga call top 4. No, your friend F9.
Okay.
Kemaga call top 4. We say, me, I encourage say Enkoso. And then Enkoso no, it shouldn't be only almost judges no be able to be in a sense, obi able to be artists.
No, no,
until na enter and yes sir. Record label back going to me hold the artist be brave.
But into what dream who didn't hear them be the same faces.
Record
think
label,
about it.
Oh, it's a business.
Business. Yeah,
it will be business though. But you know, almost the same kakra. Almost the same kakra. Gazi there, me who's a Master Gazi. I've seen him on the show in the 2 years. But on open a me who's a one phobia. Or no artist or manager OG. One call sign your money. Yes. But Omo Makano when after Miss V. Miss V crap way Vodafone icons say.
Yeah.
Miss V. No more
3 girls. Yeah. Yeah, Makai.
I'm gonna be we checking we after Asemo Koe no. Richie after Asemo Koe no.
Reality shows So Nana Reagan is right then. Multi politics na yentimi nya de ni ye.
It's justified. It's football justify. On the scouts for no much or no more share. Mo say to say no. To say no me recruit.
You person blow so call. No, if you want to catch the eye of the big record labels, go to the reality shows.
But it should be open.
Yeah. Yes, let's go.
As I mean, I think Reagan in his submission make a point. He say sometimes he wants to be affiliated to like certain camps. We shouldn't allow them, like we should know how to control them. In our space, yes, we will be able to do it by bedding. Because unfortunately for us, most of the people who are experienced and are at the top, is in Tinubu say, and untouchable board members for this entity, the same face here, the same face there, the same face here, and over check, I say the other branches be brave, affiliations be brave. Everybody, why you are affiliated to so many artists?
Exactly.
And I was skins.
But the
ever say if I was skins, look at the number of artists. Obia Kase with my first Sammy Flex and Sam. And I say Sammy Flex has been part of, or is part of my journey or my success story. And those will be brave. So sometimes we have no other option than to send these people with the hope say they wouldn't be biased. But no crampono and nipa mwejuma. You can't be so sure. Because when nipa whether you want him to be biased or not, untimi and rest assured say yeah, you may obey. So sometimes it is based on hope. But then, Eric Jackson.
Maybe a better back.
But what you say, the advantages of these reality shows there, I think we cannot downplay because even internationally, it has now been embedded even in the industry. You are talking about America Got Talent and some of these reality shows. And aside everything, but the emphasis says in a Reagan, some of the organizers, Nyama Moya Emma Nyama we conform has to do with no credits and it gives them exposure, experience. Obi Onoma going on a reality show, even auditions ne crampono, confidence.
Yeah. And they are training in the house also.
Yes. A man of confidence. You know that Obi Onoma or your underground artist is here. Wa 10 years on blow because of indiscipline. And I tell you, when you go onto these reality shows, they stretch you. Let's check all the reality shows. 1 week, normally you know. 1 week, you have to learn somebody's song, including writing your own song.
Yeah.
And
sometimes, yeah.
And you are being put on the spot to even work with people who are even foreign to you. It's now push you work rate in a man cost. Ebi anka ye wonkwa na wo ye wade mpo anka wonto me. So we should encourage them to do some of these things, and they should also check their workings right. Because Sanyama they make promises and they don't fulfill them. No? Me, I feel say not cry 60% of the reason why the love for these reality shows are for. Promises not more breaking. 60% of the problem. As for the industry support, the industry has always been supportive of these guys.
Now they trash class.
Because one
yes. The kind of time war plus kid winning here now. That be on final four. Yeah. Kid is CJ.
Yeah, kind of promoting before I go show.
Yeah. For the industry has always is ever ready to support these guys.
I'm going for Ali do so I'm
see now can they trash import movie diverse talent in the company. Whenever they finish an episode, look at the platforms among for interview.
That's true.
So the organizer, I think majority of the workload depends on the organizers. Okay. They should check themselves. Whatever their challenges are, almost beyond them. They should make it open. They should make it known because as it stands, according to someone that is the perception out there. If they think it is not true, then they should let it be known so that at least the whole industry can come on board, because this is another wing of the industry that is giving us most of the people that we call A-list or even top tier artists here in Ghana. Because we say
cross border
recruit. It is your friends a football academy need coach teams, and your papa. Then as an industry, we have a problem up there.
Okay. Yes.
We first one. So check here. My new artists every year. Most of the new artists they nominate, they come from reality shows.
Exactly.
So it should be encouraged because they need new artists. And then so follow to say MTN Hitmaker. The artists they only two groups with the manager judges or producers. To both say we or team Kewa, team way. And that is where they get to pick
who will be their
because
favorite,
they start working with them closely.
They get to know their
send out tron with speed in their man and never money panel. We underground is now showing up a so called Hitmaker, making sure say we open. Don't go with the mentality of winning. Go with the mentality say
catching
somebody.
Okay, to the very last topic, but let me do this quick announcement before we move on. First of all, I want to say God bless you. Jackie Boateng has done something today that I'm so much impressed about. Jackie No, Jackie na ndo edipa. No. But today an artist came to us for an interview. What's his name? Posse GH. He's an actor, like comic actor.
Okay.
He came to us for an interview, not knowing it was Jackie who sponsored his interview.
Wow.
Like, I'm shocked.
Oh, okay.
Oh, to that extent.
Yeah.
Is that a plug?
This was like or ginger and man finance.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
When you want
to plug boy can't count.
No, she tested me and asked, brother, when you do promotional interview, how much is it? And I mentioned our fee. So I thought also Nini Pebia Bagana about the interview. That's how she put it. Okay. So when the boy called me same way, I negotiated with him and the boy came. I thought he had come for his interview. You ordered the man for us, I was you. Made that Jackie Boati and so on.
Yeah, Jackie Boati.
And I said, Jackie Boati, I was Jay Boati. Wow. No, Jackie. Why am I? No, me who dream that baby. So I was going to Nini Pampo now. No, look how she did it. We are casting Nini Pam. Yes, I can do it for her.
But this is how we support business. Actually, I like it.
I think that is the mentality. Just
she wants to support the business
and support the boy as well.
Support the boy.
Wow, Charlie, Jackie, God bless you. So that notwithstanding, we also want to announce that on Saturday, Team Flex, Sammy Flex TV or Flex Entertainment, we will be flying to Bolgatanga to be part of what they call the creative seminar. That is the Upper East Music Awards, like Eric Tosca said. I am very close to so many award schemes in the world, not in Ghana, in the world. Yeah, so on Saturday, the team will be flying to Bolga to be part of their creative seminar. I'm actually going to deliver a speech, and what we are also doing to also support the industry in our own way is that among the participants who will be coming, the organizers will pick one of them who will be shooting a music video for before we fly back to Accra on Monday. So this is what we are also doing. So Jackie, actually the NCA boy non so heard amount for boy now. They also support us in one way or the other. Yeah. So on Saturday, if you live in Boliga, then you should know that we'll be with you guys throughout the weekend till we will fly here in Accra on Monday morning, and the whole team is coming to just make sure this will happen. So get ready for us and treat us well. Make sure no ant bite anybody. Then again, September is coming. We'll be going to Dubai once again. That is September to remember in Dubai. Yeah, this time I Roland were mini pan. So we are even saying that if you're an artist and you want to go shoot a music video in Dubai, instead of you to go and spend more money, just be part of this trip. When we get there, because Sammy Flex TV or Flex Entertainment, we are part of the organizational team. When we get there, we make sure your music video will be sorted for you. Already, we've shot three music videos from Dubai that very soon be putting out. So you guys should watch out for Get Closer and Let's Do More. And to the very final story. Peace FM Entertainment Review discussed a statement Shatta Wale put out when he was fined out of his court dealings. Shatta on the day posted that he is calling for his fans to support him with some 2K because it is a holiday, Freedom Day, because he's now out of court and blah 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 blah. Now the topic they were discussing was Shatta Wale really demanding the 2,000 fine, the 2,000 Ghana cedis fine from his fans or not? And I want us to listen to the conversation very well. After listening to it, we come back and I also ask my panel members that if an artist is in need, and we want to generalize it from that angle, if an artist is in need and he goes ahead to ask his fans, will it be a big deal or maybe not? And I can even add that if an artist who tells the world that he is rich is in need and he says, oh, my fans, no, I'm rich, but this time around, I still want you guys to come support, would it still be a bigger deal or not? Let's listen to this audio for some few minutes. When we come back, we'll do this to wrap up today's show.
But remember nim kakra na yenhwe after Freedom no we post say wadofo mwana anase sika na court city ano wo sre wadofo se omuntua se sika ma omusani umumu mimisa wo na agudie su ana efeudie su anase no oni abre.
So point of correction what must say man can't share me fans say omuma misika na enfantua me court bill no court on no when they find you there are documentations and procedures that then you sort that bill. Me to remember because your funds don't bet your court bill, man. My sister, my papa can't friend me say, you say radio stations people say, me catch my funds on my mom is gonna pay me. And that wasn't the idea. I told my fans that because we are free and it's a celebration for us, we'll be sending me momo. And me know can say, my fans not sending me momo. Me know can say now momo still, but manya 20,000 Ghana cedis. Yeah.
This year, when you would in India boom 20,000 and now Obia send 20,000 this year.
But in now boom 20,000 Ghana cedis and I get it here.
Wow.
What must say? And that point of correction I'm presenting, and say it's not about the courts. The court case there. But I came celebrating with them, telling them that they should try it. Let's celebrate it back. And I go kind of make it say, for sending me south. And you know, if I see things like this, I get so happy that it's true. Kofu is doing my home, and I need to be focused and also do more good music for them. So it's not God, let's see, remember, we have to find him, and I make a sure say,
okay, the outro you say if you know you love me, send me Momo 2K now. Today to Friday is a holiday for SM.
Yes, because I said 2K because I know my fans can give me more than 2K. What am I saying? So 2K now make I know. If you want to send me 1,000, 1,005, me no tap 10 for I'm only for sending me like it's a whole lot express pay near my bank poster. So I think the fans are just happy that at least my same way, etc. And that's why they keep sending the money. And that money is for a good cause. Because I told say if they can send me money like this, I'm also a weapon for them, to show them how to use money. So basically, I decided to say, hey, many fans will go ahead donation, and me fund by one. Me won't say if you are in now, so your business beer, on your struggles, cacao, then that's Ghana support. At least we can focus on loan in Yama. Then fans bet not that because I guess you say maybe I'm one fan. So or the age you not on your Mexica, that's Canada. Then they have another fan so that is what I intend doing right now. So it's basically
it's say no Sikanu Gusu ba ye twa ko sida ben ye pesika be target be saying ansana the opposite this can you there.
Okay, and me a live video. Make sure they do 20,000. I would want to have a meeting with the fans, and most of the time meetings were Twitter, space talk, so and now Facebook and now Instagram become a bon community. Sijana me team are more online a little meeting now how we can move this whole project
Peace FM. Let's say you go to a ye sikani boano ana ya adwene ho de ye disikane be na yen hwa de who can say ye follow na wunya about 1 million subscribers and sana one my the titles of the GOG album Nyuma tracks also is it your Drew saying?
All right, so you just heard that conversation between Ola Michael, who was the host of Entertainment Review on Peace FM, and Shatta Wale Charles Ni Ama Mensa. So big deal, no big deal, and I wonder why this will become an issue, even if he really requested for the fans to pay this. Now we can fan for na Emrasa.
Rasa, it's a big deal to me. It's a big deal because sometimes, in fact, such interactions, gestures, from even the fans, or artists, so if you get to know. A boy ma new ideas to do other things. Sometimes you crap only depend on say Shatta dey say Abba say the odisi can be on say the interview also obetimi kwa this can am obi aye juma na ono so nya. You see these are some of the things that say celebrities in the bay. So if they can even use some of these means to gather money or raise funds and do some of this thing and the papa mo no the big deal be David Oye any day, you understand? I think say the other day Koji King made a very brilliant submission. I say, some of the things the crank industry nation crap. Anka be a celebrities, maybe I say Shatta Wale say one theater. Anka Shatta Wale aka say me SNM fans, you be see one theater magana. With the every month be obi sending me 5 cedis. Every month be by December sky be nyamo. You be see raise can be a wash that edin a consultation also for you to build be a 40,000 20,000 in budget in say na for to with your fans they should just contribute to it. Some of them will do it. In fact, and no crowd bet me aside say fans in the crowd be no. A bit me as motivate a shaky corporate company that say if Shatta Wale now updating the page say the fans contribute to such an amount, okay, and we want to be part of it. It be or no, they are not there saying team say as part of the corporate social responsibility and kokako be before from. But obet me collaborate straight away with wo na mo si ade na ma ade na ba be reality ni achieve some of the things I actually if you are buying on mo crap emba no. Some of our artists can raise what you say some of our self can use some of these things to do some of these things. And big deal whether nipa no wo sika o oni sika o, it shouldn't be any big deal, and we shouldn't one say the etia ebe man komodie we so akoso e wo radio so your mindset and mentality about people. Oh, Nana Regan there, Obertana show no so almost always scout. Nana Sikan,
Beyonce and this guy.
Beyonce and this guy. Now say buy a check.
See ya. Because of Rose Canada.
Rose Canada. And I program that go take on.
It's a message is Canada. It is started right.
Bon, say for example, say make us person me call Kata.
Yeah. Charlie, I'm working for fair.
No, I say I'm out from Fande. Emwa me na me to ticket na me ko JV sankwa. Na kwa we say no ho kire ne sa. San komodie no. Shatta Wale dey about beto send the fans and sending the momo. Enti like no ho kire ni wu. Fair, I didn't know that Shatta Wale. Wow, ye the day, wow, criminal whisker, and also, bet it be a botayena or person fast as he can, you know, on Bambi in the public in Chile. And he training and raises he can be.
They're shed your debate.
They shed your debate. Now for whom commodity and way. Sometimes, yeah, never be say, see, we should motivate people to do it too. You hear celebrities in the film crap, I mean, you won't uncle for my am bear charity case. Nyama we be no kun because unto me man beka bo ho yare pa doctor say o hia be 1,500 me am a show biz daily de bia me kasa to be 1,500 I think na makako cho feel say am from me ado 1,500 now me dey yon komo dey say ferry we shouldn't create such environment aside say boy and kasa in even getting some important things, you know except kum it will drag you into depression. Because if you are not reality, they say yes, what to show biz daily so bet. Nyama sheda enkoyi. And it is for let's encourage people to speak up, especially at the time maybe an hot nampa. And it say the question be no labusa na agro na say ampa. And it say ampa. And
they will have an issue, yes.
You have an issue with that.
Like Rich Shatta Wale begging
for. And that is how they will make the whole thing. Yes. They will conclude that it. But your best say, yes, say I agree with some of these things.
Okay.
Now you're motivating, you're encouraging for say Charlie. Say especially celebrities, you know. Let's encourage them to start doing some of this. They say some enyamani bebre wo hon they can achieve it for us. Yeni na yetu ye huboma. Ebe pushi obi and some say sanyamana na also your politicians. Remember, any demonstration. Opa Shatta Wale into the room to so no on SM movement. On person mu ye bibi, on monsieur film auditorium, be on person mu ye bibi for on only way. Obi the no back of fast kefi baby the no abejima beje fans. And that is how sometimes we should also play the game to win from them. Oba beje fans or painting, oba ko fast can baby as can shebia, but uchro proposal no. Now you the normal way now. Sikan emba ama for better that community economy sa sikan emba upon a project na why so we should encourage some of this. It was a good thing Shatta did And me, I'm happy so waiting me raise up to 20,000. Still, I'm money sober. Because I'm ready and can I come as I
you.
So they may pump.
Wow, this can.
Oh, and yes, I mean, this can say me because I will be there myself. It's not all of them now. It's a mess and time, ma. And I, hey, much chance that they have also standing with that.
Okay, Tosca, Yanko. Big deal, no big deal.
Oh, no, not a big deal. Not a big deal because it be a sipping. Okay, the video assembly. The video from the onset, from the first track. When that me do Omo Babalo, but Omo Babalo which I said Miss Kenyiba.
Oh, okay.
From the onset, Wakasu is Kenyiba sa on Undi that maybe okay. Now about Twitter because of the 2 million naira. Now within 30 minutes.
Charlie.
It's soon, Amano, it's soon. No crap, people didn't criticize him there. Oh, say from first hit to what's who is Kenyiba, but the man because artists and fanaticism, no, link up near to say, oba nene suffer, like Yinyam man, and you suffer. Bibi obekebia they rush to do it.
They want to support.
They want to support. Bibi obekebia ombeyamu. In the artist the bar Beka. Shatta Wale clearly 2K. Agroma Shatta Wale. Because Shatta Wale needs kakra kwa. Obetuma fa phone afre. Ubia obetuma man 2K.
Billionaire friends.
Yes, obetuma afre obi. Ama ne to ya 2K. Yeah, assume it say yes fine. Assume it say yes fine. And then again also no. Ubu on so as I am go through this court case ni issue. Sa nyama na akwankyere wom. Me dem nka say akwankyere. But
no, I get what you're saying.
Akwankyere to be catch and say o de we men fa osikentia. Ma nkrofo ent ubu on so a ya catch and say e be che oska na editia. Ana say owie court issue no. Ma me some fans no. And she said, after issue.
Yeah.
Mammy saw Moshe. It's no about it. So we say, oh, when you are 20K. Or when you say, oh, Yamubo, no go pussy, I hear winner. In Gababrosa. That was the strategy they video used. Onya 10K.
I think they're in Kofoka say we like why.
People were not even seeing what was coming.
Yes.
But they did or update every 2 hours.
Oh, like tag you. So we are. Say we are not. We mention. And no crap on the video mention. Hey.
A challenge.
You need it.
Better rush it.
Because also be try the evidence I bet them.
Na say ka me more business bia. Abia me ton nyame bia.
God the account no koye.
And no sa account no. Nam da send me we say we twa.
Mama send 1,000 naira.
Because or mention abi mention my account no. Nti o me kan menya nipa be 100 bia ba be check account dey hu nyame ye. Menya interest be ni 10. Boom. E follow. Menya 2 bia that you meto ade ama me. Referrals beba.
Yeah.
Ghana, we have to encourage these things. A black crowdfunding. Nancy Anna, we restyles. It means all kind of.
Restyles.
Pencil celebrities.
Oh yeah.
What can you? Yes. Na omu yeska. Omu crowdfund. Go found me. No. Omu start here no. Na encore because it was the inner circle. And I 4 pen and a post. Into a bar out now. A bar out no. Industry people started some posting. Me posting more than 5 times. Near Takra, Bulldog. You know I do my Shatta house there. Into industry people started say posting pet and a richie with her president's wife. And also be taking about J card. I'm not J. This is where attention starts from. Now say last year the same thing. Now akwala bi are and I no munye ska and no massa ko de post here. Sa ko de post here na munye ska. Post here no munye ska but after omu treat akwala after 2 months we say na akwala no so we. But these things no betumi aboa ama we yes, into artists no. It be if as artists within the fans in Impono. Obetumi aga say be a project in the center of say be my fan, you know. On share all my fans and pitch ideas too. No. On my fans and pitch ideas too. Until be uncle already be 100k bia. No my fans not pitch idea. Until 20k bia chimama. Nipa be 5. I'm artist. And you said yeah like you should bring it. Ne account why explaining idea no business idea no presentation what presenting you say okay so we now open so you na the amount because it is at holiday ask can 2k there. Oh.
Well, thank you so much. Roland and Mate will speak finally on this. Then we run away from here. Ro.
Here for the new media brain and the crowd. And TOB says character said the much.
Obia watching we
have for
almost also was can do because
have for good idea. Oskeni escafo good day. Recently, Shatta Wale in America. Mo too quite we free Miami buy we quite we want say we have discount bundle. Or say my coach madam for we say my coach we say pu. Onabu ke Japan mo kwa man for function. Musika if say yes and baby musika e wo boy yes. Yeah, for the Obi 2k so that tipai. I think that this is no big deal. This is not a big deal. Even for Shatta Wale to come and ask, say sometimes it is just to test your fans and the power over you, because sometimes yes there are people in conform bring some more fans, so many fans. Fans in conform follow on social media. Oh no. Say who here bibia. And now who ye show now who je 1,000 Ghana, who je 500. Conform betting your tickets. Whether say onimu or ye close or you near who ye program be or betting your babeti ni bottom sika ye will say me you say. That is when we call fans. Near fans then from foolish or have a just social media. Obey ye now to tickets brush show mpa.
Na adane Ochemba.
But Crossport Stadium go here. Match day. Do na 30 kit in Coast Stadium keke poko support your team pa. Also go free first war sir. December show me. December show me. Man that Spider-Man.
Well, the phobia.
That's what I'm so this is no big deal. In fact, we should encourage some of these things. It will only say at the end of the day, me on idea a baby chain will be bad benefiting. Whether I know the person or not, because see, Shatta Wale GSK, whoever takes this money, definitely somebody will benefit. A paper recently the video out of the blue.
I go fast I will benefit.
Recently out of the blue. The video to be school fees and Nipano Ghana has a woman full scholarship for Papa University. And these are things that we should encourage. Perhaps Anka Oba say oh obey some of these things or buy so baby say car and amount for shutting it down. Sometimes it discourages them from even doing some of these gestures because actually, or who say like obetimi make so with some crowdfunding no be discouraging. So these are the same people that I even were try to play with them. Bam in so which is very very bad. So today we can some of these things can help even in developmental projects. It to me boy, you know, encourages anyama with na September. You could Dubai. Now you could Dubai. My passport I ready. Matter say. My passport I ready.
Later I know quite and you stand strong. It be an inspiration or say yeah because onya sikani we na onfo o discussing scan but then the papa ga change on for scanning so yeah no or the chair no feedback no nya no and a man quiet nyum no we knew wanya double benefit from time will be say scan news. When you scan amount no nya a news.
Yeah.
A news.
Oh, you are so quiet, John.
A news. Was I scan back?
Because streams never start this caravan. You have to be smart to survive in this world, man. You have to be smart to survive in this world. But it's a beautiful thing. So big ups to Shatta Wale, and we are still, and I'm sure Shatta should not be long on how to spend this money. I know Ghanaians. They talk. One or the diagram a bad oversight. Or but one day, someone is against
on top here, I'm not on top vetting children.
Yeah, no, like he should just do something with it. We have mentioned some of the things he has to do already. I'm sure one program we suggested more, so he will just pick one and lay
out to you.
Thanks to Nana Regard for coming through, Beef Nation and Eric Tosca. Thanks so much. And I'm sure from time to time you'll be seeing Eric Tosca here as well.
Exactly 1 year, the last time I came here.
Really?
Exactly
wow, I saw you go. And to Roland Amate, thank you so much. But over the weekend, let's meet up in Bolga to do what we have to do to support the creative arts industry. To Digital Rasta Currency, thank you for handling our camera for us. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. Emmanuel Foyula PG, producer of the show, and Gideon Nilam Tessin as our creative director. My name is Sammy Flex. Remember that if you loved this, then you have to subscribe to us, because every weekday 8:30 GMT we give you this quality discussion here on Sammy Flex TV. Until then, stay safe, because we are always safe. See you.